When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Well, in my case, you make marmalade. Today, I'm going to show you that jam is way easier than you think to make. I've got 3 different types of marmalade and jams that I want to make, so come along with me and I shall teach you this skill. Let's go.
On the menu today, we're making orange marmalade, lime and lemon marmalade, and pilly lily jam. I know how to overdo things, don't I? But all these come from my beautiful garden and I'm overflowing with abundance, so I thought, you know what, let's preserve some. I've made jam before, but not marmalade, so we'll see how we go.
Now, jam is so easy to make. The general rule of thumb is a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 cup of fruit equals 1 cup of sugar. You can make it less sweet by doing 2 cups of fruit to 1 cup of sugar. Now, and then you also need a pectin, which lemon juice works really well for that. So today, I was going to make strawberry jam. Strawberry jam is one of the first jams ever made, super easy. You can easily use store-bought strawberries or even strawberries that look a bit sad in your fridge, works really well. Today I'm doing something a little bit different and I'm using lily pillies. Lily pillies are from a native tree shrub in Australia, and some of them, depending on the variety, produces a fruit that looks like this. So it's a really unusual, unique jam flavour, but it creates such a cool jam because it's got really great levels of pectin in there, so it really forms a nice jelly sort of jam. So I'm going to start making this. We'll see how we go.
Don't try this at home, but this is just me casually getting my lily pilly shrubs and trying to find all the berries. I saw some berries while I was out gardening on the weekend and I thought, you know what, I need to capture and collect some of them and make some jam out of it because it worked out so well last time. So yes, don't recommend this, but you know, it's all part of the adventure. Pillies are slightly different and I don't want to keep the fruit in the jam. I strain the juices of the lily pillies. If you're doing strawberry jam, you can literally just pop the strawberries, the sugar, the lemon juice and the water in a pot and just let it boil and do its thing. The lily pillies are slightly different and this is how I treat them. So slightly different process but same sort of concept. Most important step, add a plate to the freezer because this will help indicate and show you if the jam is ready and set. Once your plate is cold, pull it out and you can do the wrinkle test. This will tell you if your jam is set and ready to put into your jars. Now if you do over boil it, you can add some more water to it and dilute it. And also, most importantly, you have to taste test it and then accidentally eat half the jam and wonder where it's all gone. But if it's yummy, it's yummy. And that's when you know you've done a great job. Overdone it, but I think it still worked out regardless, and it is super yummy. I added probably a bit too much lemon, so it's a bit more tangy, I suppose you could say, but still it's gonna taste great on some toast.
Now, for the marmalade, I looked at so many recipes online and they just seem to overcomplicate it. Marmalade is a jam essentially, but made from citrus. So I'm just going to kind of use the same kind of process that I do for jam for the marmalade. We'll see how we go. It'll need a bit more care with the citrus rinds and the juice and those sorts of things, because I tend to put the rind in the jam as like a flavor enhancing element, I suppose. But we're just gonna wing it because that's how I do things. So let's see what we can create.
To blitz up the orange. I'm sorry to anyone who does marmalade regularly and goes, what are you doing? Because I don't know what I'm doing, and I thought one recipe said to blitz it up, so I was like, you know what, rather having the thinly sliced, translucent looking marmalade, I'll just blitz it up and see what happens. Yeah, it's all a bit of an experiment, but hey, this is all part of the adventure and the fun. Marmalade is similar to jam, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio between fruit and sugar. So again, I'm just winging it. I think it's about 4 cups of oranges maybe, and a bunch of sugar. We'll see how we go. For the orange and, oh no, not the orange, the lime and lemon marmalade. I am juicing up the limes and lemons this time, and any skins that are good and not affected by bugs, I'm going to cut up thinly, slice it thinly, and add it to the mixture. We will see how we go. Woohoo! Matter of just letting it boil and get thicker. And while you're doing that, stirring, maybe do a bit of side dancing as well, just to, make the time go faster. Oh, and taste test the produce, of course. Always got to taste test, make sure it's going well.
So it looks like the lime marmalade is ready to go, and so is the orange one. The orange one definitely took the longest, and the lime and lemon was like half the time. So I'm I'm gonna heat it up my jars in the oven to sterilize them and get them nice and hot, and then I'm gonna put these lovely marmalades into the jars. So it's looking alright. That tastes actually alright. So I'm pretty impressed. The oranges that I have are technically a blood orange, but we haven't had a cold enough snap yet for the oranges to turn like red colour. So I think that's probably why they're a bit too bitter at the moment. But nonetheless, marmalade is supposed to be, orange marmalade is supposed to be a bit bitter. So I'm thoroughly impressed how this has turned out. So I'm going to pop these into some jars. Well, there you go, 3 different unique jams and marmalades made. Now I must say the lime marmalade tastes absolutely amazing. So does the lily pilly jam. I think I might have overdone the lily pilly one, but it's still going to be great. The orange marmalade, because I pulsed it together, it's a lot of pulp, and I feel like it's not as aesthetically pleasing as you see in photos of other marmalades, where it's a bit more transparent and you got like slices of oranges. But I hope that maybe if Paddington Bear tasted this, he would approve of this orange marmalade.
I don't think so, Claire. It's basically pulp marmalade. But hey, we tried!
So nonetheless, I hope this inspires you and gives you the confidence to make your own jam at home. I'll see you next time. Bye! Also, if you have a foolproof recipe or your go-to recipe for marmalade, do let me know because I'd love to learn. Okay, that's it. I'll disappear now. Bye!